before I were to read these introductions, that would be my concern is, over the last 3-4 months, as I've been traveling around my district and other districts, just talking to folks, emergency clause came out every single time I spoke. People are infuriated about emergency clauses, the abuse that I see. And I know that probably nobody here wrote those, but they're coming up more often. I had one come up and I fired it right back down and said, remove it. There is no emergency.
2 of the 3 I wrote.
Okay, well, there's no reason for an emergency. The third one might be a reason for an emergency when it comes to elders because they're not going to be here long. So, I could see that as an emergency. But the other 2, I do not. So I have a hard time even introducing unless we can I introduce and revise?
No, you're right, would be to vote no against introducing, or just say I'll introduce them as is customary, but I'm voting no later on the bills if they ever come for that reason.
But I like the bills. I just don't like that portion.
So we could talk about that.
Revision.
We could talk about that. Okay, so on these 251 and 262, I will commit to, let's talk to my colleague who helped me come up with it here in a second on that one. And then the other one, I just need to sort of talk to the people who brought it to me, these workers out at the state hospital who are my constituents, about why they have that in there, or whether that got in there inadvertently. I don't know. But I should at least talk to them first. Is that all right?
Yeah, I begrudgingly trust you.
It's a risk. It's a huge risk.
I